Hey, I'm here in Crystal Lake, Illinois with Khloe from Tranquility Life Massage. And we're just talking a little bit about her journey and some of the stuff that we've done together. So just to get started, tell me first how you got into massage and what attracted you to the sector.
Actually being able to release the pain that people have been dealing with. I've been dealing with pain myself in my right hip for about 10 years. So being able to help myself while helping other people has definitely been absolutely rewarding with it.
I bet. So did you get massage on yourself or did you learn how to treat yourself?
I learned how to treat myself
No way.
through school.
The self-massage?
Yes.
That's so cool.
It's very tricky.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's very interesting. So what did you do? Did you do anything before massage or?
So I call it a pipe dream because it was. I used to do photography a lot of the times, and I used to work over at an auction house, and it was over like Iowa area, which was phenomenal. And I was like, I need something different.
Yeah, tough sector that one.
Yeah.
And so how did you hear about massage? Or, like,
As in, so it was kind of just a fluke. So I wanted to do something. I looked into it when I was 18, and then I was like, okay, no, not yet. I don't feel just ready for school again.
right.
So then I ended up going back to it. And like, okay, I'm ready to do this. For a fresh start.
Makes sense.
I heard it through a couple of friends that I had that did massage for a while.
Very cool.
And they liked it. So.
Very cool. So you went to massage school, and then when you got out, did you go work for another business, or what was your journey out of school?
It was going and getting just experience and working with other businesses just to see where, like, how they run.
Right.
And go from there.
How many years did you do that?
For 2.5 years.
2.5 years, nice. And then you took the plunge and went out on your own.
Yes.
How did that go? And what was the process in going out on your own?
It was actually a fluke. So it was more of, okay, I see how one small business is ran, I see another how it's ran, I see how corporate runs.
Right.
All right, let's see what we can do and combine all three into one
Right.
without the corporate aspect of it.
For sure.
So, but it definitely turned out pretty well. And it's going actually really well so far.
Nice. And so when you went out on your own, how were you getting clients? I don't even know if the audio caught that with the
I
shot.
don't know.
How were you getting clients in the early, like when you first set out, you're sitting by yourself in a massage room and you're going, okay, now I need a client,
Yep.
right? How did you go about finding clients?
I actually did Groupon for the longest time.
Okay.
It brought in the clients, but it wasn't like continuing rebookings of the clients.
Right.
It was just like ones here and there, and it wasn't steady where like my schedule was like, okay, I'm happy to go to work. It's okay. Am I gonna lose this client today or anything?
Right. Okay. And then you were on the treadmill a little bit. Like that first visit treadmill is a tough one, right? And that's when we met.
Yes.
So how many times did you see our ad before you clicked on
12 times.
it? 12 times.
12 times.
And you've really got that
Yeah.
12 times.
Yes.
So it was the 12th time you said, all right, let's do this. Like,
because I was like, okay, I don't know. I was like, because it was more of, okay, is this clickbait or is it real? And then I actually ended up looking into you guys, and I was like, okay, this is real. I was like, and it took another 5 more looks to be like, all right, let's just give this a shot, because I'm looking at all the testimonials and
like this?
Yeah.
Videos like this?
Exactly.
Fun.
So, and then going from there.
And do you remember our first call? Do you remember anything about that? Because I remember speaking with you, but what was your side of it?
I was more nerve-wracked, like more nervous than anything, because I'm like, this is like the last shot to being able to grow my business the way that I want it to.
Yeah. I remember you telling me that. It was like, let's do this.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
You know? And so what would have happened if we weren't a solution?
I would shut down.
Right.
Because there is no way.
Wow.
Without the help of you.
Yeah. Wow. I remember this conversation, and it's so easy to think about this in hindsight, you know, but it's very heavy, you know, like these things are we take it very seriously. And so like, you know, I remember saying, okay, let me run the test ads, let me test out the market because I don't want to drag you into something.
Oh yeah,
right?
definitely.
And then we sat back down again and we got the green light. And how's everything been since then?
It's been actually going really smooth. It was a little bumpy in the beginning, just because it's like with people you never know.
Yeah.
And once we got through that first month, it's been steady ever since.
Yeah.
Like I've said, I went from 4 people a day to 5 to 6 people a day, being able and steady, and I'm fully booked up for the next 2 weeks.
Amazing. Fully booked for the next 2 weeks.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So cool. And you were telling us earlier about the repeats that you're getting.
Yes.
Which is awesome to hear. Some of the packages and the memberships that you're doing also, which is super, super cool. That's the way it should work, right?
Yes.
So if you were talking to somebody who was on the fence and they were thinking about working with spamarketing.com, but they just weren't totally sure, what would you tell them?
Give them a shot. The worst that it can happen is it goes down in the toilet, but just it's worth it.
That is the worst that can happen.
Yes.
It goes,
yes.
you know. Well, that's why we run the test ads, though, right? Like,
yes.
you know, it 99% of the time won't go that way if we studied the market well enough. Right?
Yes.
So I always say to people, like, I never understand these marketing companies that have these blanket answers. They say, "Oh yeah, we'll run ads, and our price is, you know, X dollars a month." I go, that makes no sense. It might be not enough money if you're downtown New York. It might be way too much money if you're in, you know, a tiny town in rural Montana. But like, you know, the test ads are really how we prevent it from, as you say, going down the toilet.
Yes.
Not to say we're perfect,
Yes.
right? It doesn't mean it's a perfect
I mean,
experience.
we're all human too,
Yeah.
so yeah.
But what you mentioned at the beginning is also, you know, the little bumps at the beginning. That's not, you know, it takes a little bit for the ads to calibrate and for us to figure out who's enjoying your services, who's rebooking, and then we should be able to narrow in more and more, which is where we are now. Right?
Yes. And then it's definitely narrowed down, and that's how I'm able to get the 2 weeks fully booked, which is phenomenal.
So
and I
cool.
love it.
So cool.
So worth it.
But now you have no personal time.
Yeah.
That's-
Which is okay. I
Yeah.
got money coming in. That's all good.
For sure, for sure. So would you recommend spotmarketing.com?
Yes. I definitely would.
That's awesome.
It was definitely worth it.
That is awesome. Well, I'm hoping that we'll take you all the way up to your dream, your big business, and we can get there. We'll get there together. I'm sure it's been fun so far. We've loved it, and honestly, it's great to be here too.
Oh,
Like,
definitely.
I never thought I would get to Crystal Lake, Illinois, but here we are. You know?
Welcome.
Yeah, so fun. Well,
Yes.
you're awesome. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
doing this.
You're welcome. Thank you.